So for the past few weeks, all I've been seeing is Temu this and Temu that. And I thought, hang on, the products can't be that good if you're paying a fraction of the price. So I thought, hey, let's check this out for myself. I spent $100 and let's see what the fuss is about. So let's get started with the first product. We have the W70 RGB LED video light. So this light can be used on any camera that houses the 1/4 inch hot shoe mount. It has a USB-C cable to USB-A for charging. On the back you can change the RGB colors. We've got the charging ports on and off, and the general build quality feels pretty well made. I'm not just saying this because this will be used in an upcoming video. So here we have lighted up the camel and the Trials Tournament cup. Big up to all the Harry Potter fans. And you can also change the brightness and have it into RGB dance mode. The next product on the video is a beard trimmer. Now the beard trimmer does look pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Gold color. It comes with a USB-A to micro USB charging cable. We have a cleaning brush as well. But boy, it does look and sound scary, especially with the exposed top. So I was too much of a wimp to try it out, especially when you have this beautiful face. If you met me in real life, you probably wouldn't say that, and hence why I have a Faceless YouTube channel. But if you are a brave soul, there are attachments on there to suit your beard needs. Swiftly moving on to the next product, we have a diamond table lamp. Now this looks like one of the crystal glasses you could get from Debenhams or different department stores. So if you're a donut like me, please do not use a fast charger. You need to use the right voltage and wattage, etc. It comes with a USB charging cable. You also get a handy remote control so you can change color, flashing option in the comfort of your bed or sofa. So here I have it displayed on my desk, and I just think it's quite a nice addition to add a bit of light in wherever you want it to go. And you can also touch the top to change colors and hold it to turn it off. The next product in this video was actually picked out by my missus. So she likes her arts and craft and also likes to help out my nephew with his ABCs and drawing. You get a selection of felt tip pens to colour in whatever you printed and paper refills. So as this is the thermal printer, you don't have to worry about replacing any ink cartridges, and the printing is almost instant. But let's see what is included in the box. So you get a mini printer manual. We also have a charging cable, USB-A to USB-C, and then we have the printer itself. You can get it in different colors, but I decided to opt with this blue accent along with white. On the top we have a USB charging port and a power on and off button, and on the right hand side we have a button to release the door for paper change. Now the printer is generally quiet and it prints out pretty fast, but if you do long banners, I mean it's malfunctioning now for some reason, I don't know what's happening, it might take a bit of time. Okay, so you wanted to know how I look like. Here is a selfie of me, and I must say that's a pretty dashing picture, so leave a subscribe if you want to. Yep, that's not Shah Rukh Khan at all. Now the next item on the list is a music sync LED light bar. So we have 32 individual LEDs that bounce to the rhythm of your music. So what do you get? You get the light bar, you get instruction manual, USB cable for charging. I've got so many of these by the way now, and you also get this stand where you can stand it up, and there's so many different options. You can have it in horizontal or vertical mode. You get a variety of modes to select from and colors. I'm just going to stop talking and you can see it for yourself. Now tell me if I'm wrong, but those light bars look pretty dope, right? Hit a like if you thought so too. Moving on to the next item, we have this massage gun. So the first thing you get is a manual. If you never used the massage gun before, I do recommend consulting the manual itself. And we also get the different attachments for the different body parts. We get a charging cable, but no charging adapter. So here we have the product itself, and for the price paid, I thought it's going to feel quite flimsy, not weighty, but this does feel pretty nice to hold in the hand, and it genuinely feels like a product that's much higher than it's been advertised for. So you hold down to turn on the device. It starts off at 1. Once it's turned on, you can then tap on the back and it takes you from speed 1 to speed 6. So now we have a 3-in-1 wireless charger for your iPhone or Android device, Apple Watch and AirPods. So what do you get? You get the product itself, you get a USB cable for charging, you also get a manual. Bear in mind you do need to use a fast charger to make the most of it. Looking at the product, it does look pretty sleek. We've got all black finish, and the area where the AirPods charge lights up in blue as well. Now so far after using it, I do find the charging extremely slow for the iPhone, but for the AirPods and Apple Watch it's absolutely fine. If I need it for emergency, then I'll probably put my phone in there for a few hours, but that's about it. I really wanted to test out these AirPods replicas because they cost a fraction of the price at just over £10, and the brand is Still Winners or something along those lines. I don't know what they mean by that. Unboxing experience is somewhat similar to the original AirPods Pro, so you can see we got similar unboxing experience. We have this little sheet that contains a manual inside on how to set it up, etc. But looking into it further, you can see some of the changes become apparent. So we have a cable as well. They done pretty well on that. But let's have a closer inspection of the AirPods and the case itself. So the case with the AirPods in feels quite substantial, well made, but as soon as you get the AirPods out, they do feel light and a bit flimsy. So let's compare it with the original AirPods Pro to the right and the fake ones on the left. So obviously, as you can see, the case isn't well aligned. You don't have the same construction. We don't have the lanyard clip or hole there as well. But if you want cheap AirPod replicas that don't look too bad and sound decent, this isn't a bad shout. Now, I've actually wanted one of these for a long time. They look pretty cool, and I've seen a lot of videos on TikTok and YouTube. Let's open up and see what you get. So you get user manual, we get USB cable for providing power. We also get a remote control where you can turn it on, change the different brightness setting, turn off the laser, etc. And then we have the main unit itself. So on the back, we've got the charging, the brightness control, the music playback. It's got Bluetooth, so you can connect any music up to it on your phone. And look how good it looks. I'm just going to be quiet and you can see it for yourself. So at the moment, I'm all about that RGB lifestyle. I want it in my house, I want it in my car, I even want it on the streets. So when I came across this item, I needed to buy it. So let's go over some of the specification. So we have 15 different RGB lighting modes that includes static colors and breathing mode. It measures in at lengthwise, we're looking at 32 inches and height-wise around 12 inches. We also get a quick instruction guide, a decent length USB cable to power up the mat. It can be powered by any USB port on a computer or by power outlet. And you can switch between the different cycles, breathing mode, 7 static color, etc. The mouse mat is pretty decent, mouse glides over it pretty nicely, but they could have increased on the height aspect. And finally, we have this bag. Now, it's not the best quality bag. The zips sometimes do fail, I've noticed it, but the waterproof aspect is there. I splashed water on it and it seemed to be doing its job. So I would like to give my honest verdict. I went out and spent $100 on Temu, and at first I was a bit skeptical. I thought most of the products would be bad quality. I mean, don't get me wrong, we did get a few bad eggs such as the bag and the beard trimmer, but the video light, for example, that's something that I'll be using in my future videos. Also the Starry light projector and the thermal printer, the gaming desk mat, they were all genuinely decent product, and for the price being paid, it's not that bad. So to sum it up, I'll say reserve Temu for your fun items such as drones, RGB lighting, or something you won't use much. It's pretty good, but nothing that will replace your permanent household stuff.